CD-ROMs were once the beating heart of computing, delivering games, software, and multimedia in a shiny silver disc. But how did this technology shape the digital world we know today? Let's dive into the story of CD-ROMs and why they still matter. Welcome back to Objectified, where we explore the objects that defined technology and culture. Today, we are unpacking the role of CD-ROMs in computing technology that revolutionized how we stored, shared, and experienced digital content, from encyclopedias to iconic games. CD-ROMs were a game changer in the 1990s and early 2000s. This video will take you through their origin, evolution, cultural impact, and some surprising facts that might just blow your mind. Stick around for a nostalgic journey, and do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with Objectified. The story of CD-ROMs begins in the early 1980s, when compact discs were first developed for music. Philips and Sony, two tech giants, collaborated to create the compact disc in 1982, initially for audio. The CD's ability to store 74 minutes of music, 650 megabytes of data, was groundbreaking. But it was not long before engineers saw the potential for computers. By 1985, the CD-ROM, or compact disc read-only memory, was introduced, designed specifically for data storage. Unlike floppy disks, which held a measly 1.44 megabytes, CD-ROMs could store hundreds of times more data. This massive leap made them perfect for the growing demands of software, games, and multimedia. The first CD-ROM drives hit the market in 1987, and by the early 1990s, they were becoming a staple in personal computers. CD-ROM has evolved rapidly, transforming how we interacted with computers. In the late 1980s, companies like Microsoft began releasing software on CD-ROMs, such as Microsoft Bookshelf, an early digital encyclopedia. By the 1990s, CD-ROMs were the go-to medium for software distribution. They enabled developers to create complex programs with rich graphics, sound, and even video things floppy disks could never handle. Games like Myst and The Seventh Guest showcased the power of CD-ROMs, delivering immersive experiences with cinematic visuals. CD-ROM drives also got faster, moving from 1x speeds 150 kilobytes per second to 52x by the early 2000s, making data access quicker and smoother. The introduction of writable CDs and rewritable CDs in the late 1990s let users create their own disks, from music mixes to data backups, democratizing digital storage. CD-ROMs paved the way for later technologies like DVDs and Blu-rays, which built on the same principles but offered even more capacity. CD-ROMs were more than just a tech innovation, they were a cultural phenomenon. In the 1990s, they became synonymous with the rise of personal computing. Multimedia CD-ROMs brought encyclopedias like Encarta to life, making knowledge interactive and accessible. Schools and libraries adopted them, replacing heavy books with disks that could hold entire libraries of information. CD-ROMs also fueled the gaming boom, with titles like Doom and SimCity 2000 captivating players worldwide. They even played a role in music and entertainment, with artists releasing enhanced CDs that included music videos and behind-the-scenes content. For many, the sound of a CD-ROM drive spinning up was the soundtrack of the 90s, a symbol of a world becoming digital. They also bridged the gap between tech enthusiasts and casual users, making computers more approachable and fun. Here are some fascinating tidbits about CD-ROMs. Did you know the first CD-ROM game, The Manhole, was released in 1988 by Cyan, the creators of Myst? It was a quirky, interactive adventure that showed what CD-ROMs could do. Another surprising fact, CD-ROMs were so durable that some discs from the 1980s still work perfectly today, thanks to their robust design. Ever heard of the term shovelware? It refers to low-quality software bundled on CD-ROMs in the 1990s, often sold in bulk at bargain prices. And here's a quirky one. Some CD-ROMs included hidden Easter eggs, like secret game levels or developer messages, rewarding curious users. Finally, the iconic rainbow sheen of a CD comes from the way light reflects off its microscopic pits, purely functional, yet oddly beautiful. CD-ROMs were a cornerstone of the digital revolution, transforming how we stored and accessed information. They brought multimedia to the masses, powered a gaming renaissance, and set the stage for modern optical media. While they have largely been replaced by downloads and streaming, their legacy lives on in every DVD, Blu-ray, and cloud service we use today. CD-ROMs showed us what was possible when technology and creativity collided, leaving an indelible mark on computing history. What are your favorite CD-ROM memories? Did you play Myst, burn mixed CDs, or exploring Quata? Drop your stories in the comments below. We would love to hear them. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Objectified for more tech history. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Thanks for joining us on this nostalgic trip through the world of CD-ROMs. Stay curious, keep exploring, and we will see you in the next video on Objectified, where we uncover the objects that shaped our world. Until then, take care and keep spinning those discs, metaphorically, of course.